Yeah, so great. I just want to welcome everyone on this webinar. My name is Sunil Khanna. I'm your host for today. I have with me Surinder Patel. I'm principal consultant with Dhruvsoft, and Surinder is our practice lead from Salesforce. We'll be talking about the future of CRM, wherein we'll be talking with more details about sales and service in Salesforce with the AI, how AI is transforming the customer relationships. Without keeping you waiting, we'll get started with this. So let's talk about the agenda that we have for today. So we'll start by talking about how CRM has evolved over a period of time and what is the role of AI in modern CRM. We'll be focusing on AI capabilities of Salesforce, and we'll talk about the Einstein and then also about Salesforce Agentforce, which is recently launched. And we'll be focusing then on different use cases, like how the AI is going to help sales teams, service teams, or marketing teams, and what is going to come in future. And we'll also give you a brief demo of Salesforce Agentforce. And finally, there will be a Q&A session. During this webinar, in case you have any questions, please use Q&A box, which is there, in this webinar. You can use the Q&A box to ask your questions. We'll be taking up your questions at the end of the webinar. So please keep asking your questions in Q&A box. So let's start by understanding how the CRM technology has evolved over a period of time. If you look at the early days, 1980s or 90s, we had the manual contact management systems. We have your Rolodex or spreadsheets, which were the primary tools that were helping you. So focus was at that time on storing the contact information actually. So you had very basic contact related information that was captured at that time actually. And then we had this emergence of CRM and technologies that have come into picture actually. So we had in 1990s and early 2000s CRMs like Siebel, Oracle, which were very popular actually. And the primary focus there was to start tracking the sales pipeline or the customer support, the tickets actually. That was the primary focus that was there around that time actually. And then we moved into the era which was in late 2000s or early 2010s. That's where we have the early cloud-based CRMs evolved, and that's where Salesforce also matured. And we have seen that CRM, with the help of cloud, not only you were able to go to a greater reach. Even very, very small companies were able to afford a CRM with the help of cloud. And also at the same time, because it was in the cloud, you were having an integration era, where you're integrating your CRM with a lot of other platforms, lot of other systems which were in the cloud. So that was the integration era. And then these days, today is from 2010s till date, actually, it is the era of intelligent CRM, wherein CRM is becoming more and more intelligent with the tools like Einstein or the chatbots. And we are also having more focus on customer experience and integration with big data and IoT. And then in future, of course, this all is going to be going to improve further. We will get much better insights. You will have voice activated CRM. You are going to get the hyper personalization, which is already happening. But this is going to become a better solution going forward in future. So this is how the CRM has evolved over a period of time. And if you look at the role of AI in modern CRM, these are the three major areas where AI currently is helping the modern CRM, starting with the automation and efficiency. Like any kind of repetitive tasks that your either your salespersons or your customer service agents are doing, those tasks can be easily automated with the help of AI, and you can achieve better efficiency here. And on the other side, like AI can help you with the help of predictions. It can give you a better prediction. It can tell you like which customer is going to buy from you or which customer is likely to churn. So that is the predictive analysis. And then it also helps you create the personalized experiences, wherein AI can help you with the giving better experience to customer. It can give tailored content, tailored offers, or like some kind of services which are based on the individual preferences of customers or based on their past behavior with you. So this is like summary of the AI in modern CRM systems. If we look at the AI capabilities of Salesforce, what Salesforce actually offers to us in a nutshell, if you ask me actually. So this is what Salesforce currently is offering in terms of its AI capabilities. One area is wherein it has some pre-built functionality that can help you generate trusted content, which can be predictions, including the predictions. So it can be like it can help you draft your sales emails, automate your summarize your sales calls after you have done the call. It can provide you some kind of real-time predictions, or it can guide you with the deal closures. It can guide you on what is the next best action that you can take in terms of sales. Or similarly, from the customer service point of view, summarizing your case, and ensuring that all the interactions that you have about a case, is there any way you can resolve those cases faster. Similarly, it can help with the marketing, wherein it can help you set up the personalized customer journeys, by utilizing some of the predictive insights that you have. It can also help with the help of e-commerce, wherein in Salesforce we have Salesforce Commerce Cloud, where it can give you a personalized buyer experience by generating your different kind of product descriptions, recommending different type of products that are there. So this is one area where it can help you with taking certain actions, providing you content, providing you predictions, or providing you what should be the next action to take actually. In addition to this, with the agent force we have now in Salesforce, a fully functional agent builder that can enable us to create the AI agents, which can be either for sales or service, and not only an agent builder, it can also help you create the prompts. So you can have the intelligent prompts that can be created, or you can even use model builder to define the AI models that you're looking for. And the other thing is the underlying technology which is behind this AI for the agents actually, which provides you features like dynamic grounding, or like masking of any sensitive data that is being sent to the model, or also taking care of ethics and inclusivity related guidelines that are there. So these are overall capabilities that Salesforce has. Let's now see two very important Salesforce products related to AI, which is there. One is what we call as Salesforce Einstein. And Einstein is an AI platform which can help you bring insights, AI powered insights, to any of your departments you have, whether you are into sales, service, or marketing department. It can help you bring those insights actually. Now, what are the core capabilities that we have related to the Einstein? This includes very, very efficient prediction builder. So you can use the historical data to predict the outcome for any future transactions that is happening. It can help you by recommending any kind of next best action. And it also works with your vision and language. So you can recognize images, text, voice. It can help businesses do the tasks like visual search, or with the NLP, natural language processing, can be done actually. Now, while you're doing this with Salesforce Einstein, you don't require any data scientist. You don't require any highly technical user. Salesforce has provided these tools as point and click kind of tools that can be used by even administrators to start using this. And the other technology apart from the Salesforce Einstein that we want to talk about today is the Agent Force. If you look at Agent Force, which is basically a platform on which you can build and deploy the autonomous AI agents, and this is like a newly launched capability, and in a very short time, we have thousands of customers already using Agent Force. And this is where, like, an Agent Force can give you a point and click capability where you can define the role of an agent, like what this particular agent is for what purpose, like is it a sales agent or a service agent, what will be the objective of this agent. While defining this, you can define this in plain simple English actually, and rest of it is done by the Agent Force itself. You can define what kind of data this particular agent will actually have access to. You can define what kind of actions that this agent has to take, and what kind of guide rails that this agent has to follow actually, and through which channels this agent is going to be appearing actually, whether it's web or through mobile app, etc. So these are like these key components of Agent Force that we have. Agent Force also come with some of the pre-built solutions which are for sales, service. Some of these include like a service agent or a sales development rep actually, or even a sales coach which can offer personalized role plays of interaction with the customer. So that is like some of the pre-built solutions which are already there actually. And this, on top of this, you can create your own autonomous AI agent. And the benefits that you get with Agent Force includes like the quick time to market actually. If you want to come with your agent in a very short time, even in 1 to 2 weeks, you can come with an agent, launch that particular agent. The advantages include like, it will improve your efficiency, or experience of the customers will be better, and it's highly scalable actually. So this is the Salesforce Agent Force. And when we talk of any of the artificial intelligence, the next question comes like, what about the safety, security of the data? Like, will my data is going to be shared with the with the external model? So those are the questions that arise the next actually. So let's look at like how Salesforce works on your data when you use any of its AI capabilities. So this diagram here shows whenever you have any of your Salesforce CRM application, whether it's Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, actually has to do a particular AI related transaction. When it sends your data, which can be your customer data or a company data or any kind of outcome data that you're sending to the model, that data is securely retrieved, and before it is sent to the model, the data is grounded, and at the same time the data is masked. So you have a complete masking which is there, so none of your customer, company or any kind of outcome data is actually sent to the model as is. Actually, it is completely masked. And when it goes to model, at that time also in the model you have zero data retention. So that means there is nothing that is retained at the model level, and model basically deletes that particular data the moment it returns any kind of response actually. And in the response also there are features like it detects if there is any kind of toxicity in that particular response. If it is there, it rejects that data, and then finally it does the demasking and gives back to the any of the application actually. So this is how the the data is securely treated, this AI trust layer that Salesforce has actually. And while on the model side, you can use number one, the Salesforce provided model, or you can bring your own model actually. I mean, in case you have your own infrastructure, you can bring that, or you can use some of the external models along with this. So this basically is the overview of the AI trust layer that Salesforce has. Let's now talk about how AI is going to help different type of teams that we have in the organization. So you have sales team, you have service team, you have marketing team, or even the team that is involved into doing any kind of data processing or analytics. So let's start with the sales team. So here, what we are displaying are some of the use cases of AI in the organization for sales team. Actually, I mean, these are not all the use cases. These are like some of the use cases that we feel are important actually. So you already know that we have a lead assignment in Salesforce, but on top of that, in case you want to use AI to automatically predict who is the right salesperson for this particular lead, you can use AI for automated lead assignment, which can be much more effective than just assigning lead based on certain criteria, which is the current functionality. Similarly, Einstein also help you provide the insights from the conversations that you have with your customer. It uses your NLP actually to analyze any kind of calls that are there. If there are any kind of video meetings, these can be analyzed, and it can actually give you insights whether the customer is positive, what kind of sentiment the customer has, what are the common type of issues or objections that customer has raised. Actually, it can give you a summary out of that. So that's basically the conversation insights that you can build. Actually, you can build different type of bots, different chat bots, whether that chat bot can be to collect a customer's order or to qualify a lead. It can be related to that. Before pass on a particular lead to a sales rep, you can actually qualify a lead with the help of a AI powered chatbot. And in addition to that, like other use cases include the customer lifecycle insights. So as you know, a customer over a period of time, when they are working with your organization, they have a particular type of pattern buying. This pattern cannot be easily identified by your salespersons, but with the help of AI, we can identify this kind of pattern. We can look at the renewable cross sell or upsell kind of opportunities. We can also look at the churn risks if they are there actually, with the help of the customer lifecycle insights that can be generated from AI. We can also use AI in the sales scenario for the collaboration. I mean, if you want to automatically summarize a particular deal's insights into and then post it into Slack, for example, or any other collaboration tool that you're using internally, you can use that. And and this is without any intervention from the owner of the deal. Actually, you can directly have those deals created, or any kind of reminders about deal. If, for example, a deal is not acted upon, we can immediately collaborate on that, create a group, and on that group send the reminders. So you can use AI to collaborate with your sales team. One very important area where AI can help is the quoting and pricing. It can look at your past data, and not only that, it can we can also use some of the market data to give a quote or a price to customer that can actually ensure that you are not only very competitive, you're also very profitable at the same time. So AI is one area. We are working with some of the clients we have in this area to generate the AI powered quoting and pricing. And similar to that, we have other areas wherein you can do better activity capture of any kind of activity which is captured into CRM, or any kind of forecasting which can be done with much more accuracy. So these are some of the use cases that you have for sales teams. So I'll pause here, and once again I will request all of you, in case you have any questions, please do write in the chat box, in the question and answers box that we have here. So let's now look at how AI can help us drive a better or superior customer service. So starting with knowledge base enhancements, one very, very important area is that based on the previous cases and the solutions that are provided, AI can suggest actually what can be the new knowledge related articles that you can create. And it can not only suggest the topics, it can also create those drafts for you. based on the past cases that are handled by your customer service agents. And AI can also act as a virtual agent. It can be a virtual agent assistant, and also it can handle directly the customer as an agent. So both the cases that we have, for this, AI can help you with the workload balancing. So it can monitor the workload of all the agents that you have, and then based on that, it can redistribute the cases among them actually. Some of the other things that AI can actually do is include the sentiment analysis of what is the kind of emotion the customer has. The important, some of the important ones include where you integrate AI along with the IoT, so you can monitor the devices remotely. You can churn that particular data with the AI, and you can predict okay, when to do the maintenance on a particular device actually. To give you an example, you have a car which is monitored on certain parameters, and if the AI detects some kind of anomaly, it can actually create a preventive maintenance case for that particular car. So that is a scenario wherein AI can help actually. And last but not the least, related to the notifications and alerts, it can send out the proactive notification alerts to those who are involved in solving the cases actually. So once again, these are not all the cases, but these are some of the use cases that we can we can think of in terms of how currently the AI is helping the service teams in the organizations. In the same way, if we look at the marketing team, if you look at marketing team, wherein their focus is on generating more and more qualified leads, how AI is helping there as well actually. So if you look at it, AI is equally transforming or revolutionizing the areas, these three areas for all the three: sales, marketing, and service teams actually. So when you come to marketing teams, we have dynamic content creation. That's one area you can use AI. We are already using, everyone these days is using ChatGPT extensively to create the content, but this can further be done right from the tool itself. For example, if you are using marketing cloud, you can use that from the tool itself actually. The other areas can be scoring of the customer, which you can do in real time. Depending on that kind of scoring, with the help of AI, you can do a better offerings that you can give to the customer actually. You can optimize the ad spend, which can be done with the help of AI. You can look at which are the channels where you should advertise finally, which are giving you a better mix. That's what we can look at. We can do additionally the churn prediction, very important area in some of the, if you are a SaaS company, or if you are a company that is involved in, say, telecom or any business where customer is long time associated with you, you can look at whether there is a risk of churning the customer based on what is the behavioral data that we have about that particular customer. Similarly, we can do a modeling on the basis of lookalike audiences. So AI can help you segment your customers into into different kind of segments. You can do that. You can classify your customers in those segments and target similar prospects together with a specific kind of offering. So these are some of the things. In the other areas where AI is helping marketing team include doing the sentiment analysis for your social media, which can actually provide marketeers with better insights about whether you are getting a negative sentiment or a positive sentiment on your social media pages actually. A lot of companies are they have started using AI for A/B testing, and also we are using this for multi-channel attribution, from which channel exactly a lead is coming. So attributing that currently is more like a manual process, but you can use AI to see which is the most effective channel that is there for a lead generation. So these are some of the ways wherein AI is aiding the marketing teams. Let's now look at like how AI is doing doing good in the customer and data analytics space. Those teams that are involved into doing the data and analytics in your company can you may be already using the Tableau CRM or some of the reports that are getting generated from Salesforce itself actually. But with the help of AI, you can have better data visualization. You can have better segmentation of customers. You can use some of these metrics for churn prediction or anomaly detection within this. AI can help you generate better, analytics or reports or dashboards. So that you can even generate the automated reports and dashboards or KPIs with the help of AI now actually. So these are some of the ways which are helping the customer and data analytics in the organizations. Let's now look at the what are the future trends that we are seeing in the AI in the CRM actually space with the AI. So if you look at the future trends, I mean, I will classify them into these groups actually, and starting with the predictive and prescriptive analytics, you will have better forecast about the customer needs and behaviors with precision going forward actually. And I mean, you'll have better actionable recommendations than what you have today going forward. So this is one area that these AI is helping shape the CRM systems going forward actually. Another big area that we see going forward is hyper personalization. That means like you are personalizing your offering at such a greater detail for your customers that they have very tailored experience in real time actually. And for example, if a customer is purchasing something, then you're taking decisions based on the AI and not based on certain predefined rules, which may not consider all the scenarios. But here, when you give AI, when you build a model, then it can give you a highly tailored kind of experience to customer, and you will leverage the AI for like customer-specific product recommendations on your websites or during your marketing campaign. So hyper personalization is another area that that is going to like evolve, with the AI in CRMs. We are already seeing this conversational AI and chatbots. This is already happening. We have, as I mentioned earlier, also more than 1,000 companies using the AI-powered chatbot of Salesforce, which is Agentforce. And this can help your customer service teams. It can help your sales teams or any of the other teams to create these chatbots. Now these are not like chatbots that you create with the step-by-step instructions that you give. Here the chatbot, which is more of an autonomous chatbot that learns on its own actually, and the way it is set up is more with the natural language rather than with the code. And you also are going to see in these chatbots the integration of voice assistants, and kind of hands-free CRM interactions will also come into this going forward. So today, most of the chatbots wherein the people who are interacting with it will type in it, but we'll see more voice-based chatbots or assistants come actually. And this is basically about those chatbots and agents. Going forward, we see more and more integration of CRM with the IoT. There will be a trend wherein the IoT devices will push the data in CRM systems, and that will be they will use further AI on top of it to give better predictive maintenance or customer insights around that. The AI in CRM is going forward, in terms of data security. It will also help you with the anomaly detection in your data. Also, it can help in terms of fraud prevention. So we'll get those use cases as well. And then the other one is the blockchain based integration, wherein your customers going forward can use the blockchain based transparent ledgers to share the like customer data in case they want to do that. So these are some of the trends that are happening in CRM with AI. And I'm sure many of these features will very soon start appearing in the popular CRM systems actually. So next, let us now look at a brief demo of Agentforce. And once again, I would like to request all of you, if you have any questions, please write in the Q&A box here, and we'll be taking up questions after we showcase the demo. So let me just so let me showcase a demo. I just want to confirm from my colleagues if my screen is visible still. Kindly confirm.
Yeah, we can see Sunil.
Okay, great. So in this demo, I'll be showcasing you Agentforce based small chatbot. This is just one example, but of course you can build complex use cases around this. And in this demo, what I'm showcasing you is a use case which is for a resort, and this resort to its members is offering different kind of experiences, which are it can be like a yoga retreat, or can be a golf game actually. So it is offering different kind of experiences to its customers, and the customers can actually book one of the experience sessions. Basically, these experiences are scheduled on different dates using different kind of experience sessions. So if you look at each of those experiences, they are scheduled on a specific date that we have, and then the customer can book it. So here what we will be showcasing you is a bot actually which we can use to book for a particular customer. So here taking example of one of the contact, and for this particular contact we will try to book a reservation for one of the experience actually. Your Einstein bot is available here. I can click on this. Some of the this AI assistance is already giving me some of the prompts, but here I want to specifically book a particular experience. So I will start chatting with this bot actually. I'll just say hi to the bot, and bot will then further analyze the request actually and say what I want to do this. So I'll say just basically that I want to book an experience. So it has responded to me that sure, I can help here, and could you please provide your email address. Now all this content etc that it is generating is not something that we have hard coded anywhere actually. This is based on, it's autonomous, based on its own experience and learning actually. And to book a particular experience, it needs my email address and membership. So for this particular customer, we have an email address. I'll just copy that email address and give here. So it's now asking me also, can you provide, because I have not given the membership number, so I'm also giving the membership number. So it is now knows that I am Abram Boone, that's my contact, and what experience you would like to book. So here, let me choose one of the experience that we have out of this actually. Maybe I can use this experience called Sunrise Tai Chi, and I would like to book this. So I will give the name of the experience that I want to book. So here, then it is giving me, can you provide me date, what is the date that I'm looking for. So although it's asking me in a specific format, maybe I can try and say that I'm looking for 10th Jan 2025. Yeah, so it can see like here is the available session of this particular experience on the 10th Jan 2025, and then it says that this is the session that we have actually. So saying select the session that you would like to book. Maybe I will just use this session which is at 10:30. Maybe I'll just put 10:30 here and try to book for that. And then it is asking me how many guests you would like to book for. So let's say example, I want to book it for 4 guests. So this I'm submitting. So it has said like your booking for Sunrise Tai Chi like has been successfully done, and is there anything I can assist with you? So here I can see my booking is successful, and if I'm doing it internally, I could have navigated to this particular booking record. If I go here, I can see this particular booking for Adam Broom here on a particular date that I have booked. And it has also checked like how many guests I have actually. So that's how successfully a particular bot has booked actually. Now this is one very simple scenario that we have taken, but we can do much more complex scenarios. And what is most important aspect here is that the agent is going to learn more and more based on the actions that are happening, based on the conversations that are happening. So it will learn on its own, and it will build on its own. Now let's see how we have set it up actually. How easy is it to set up as in Salesforce actually? So let me take you to the agent builder that we have. So let me I'm here already on the agent builder. So we have this agent builder in Salesforce, and here this is the same agent force bot that we have created, and we have defined different topics here actually. So one is like experience management is the topic that we have taken, and for this particular topic, how we have defined like what is my topic actually, and we have in plain simple English defined like what is this particular topic about. And as we have written here, like topic addresses customer inquiries about booking at this particular resort, and will include making reservations, modifying bookings, and answering the queries about any kind of experience details. Similarly, like what is the scope of work actually? We are defining the scope of work in plain English. We are not writing anything. More descriptive you are, better it will be. So you can define the scope of work for this, like what kind of job the agent will do. It will assist the users in navigating and managing bookings for different experiences, and it will ensure like seamless customer service like that. And then we are defining certain instructions for it. Again, in plain simple English, those instructions are there. For example, if a customer would like to know more information, then you should run some specific action. So this action we have defined, like if they are asking for more information, you go for this particular action. I will showcase where these actions are. So you have this get experience details action. This is one action. Similarly, if you have a customer which is not known, then what to do? Whenever there is a date provided, you have to convert the date. So this way you're writing your instructions in plain simple English, and so this is what you do. And once you have defined a particular topic, for that topic you can define different actions here. So you have these different actions, get sections or get experience details. This is what we have we just showcased there, like in case somebody wants to query what are different experiences, then you can use this get experience details. Or you want to get some customer details, or so these are different actions. Now let's drill down in one of the actions and see what's there. So at a particular action level, you further define actually what is to be done with that action actually. And this action is linking to a particular flow. And basically, if you want to book a session, we have used in the background a flow which is again a point and click tool. You don't have to write your code. And here you are picking up certain information like who's the contact, who's the what is the number of guests, etc. And you're doing the booking actually. So, and then you're also defining what will be your output message to be. So as you can see, the whole bot can be defined with the help of very, very simple English. These Agentforce based bot can be defined with very, very simple English, and you can you can create this actually, and you can define different actions. Now the options for different type of actions can be like you can one is like you can take an action with the help of a flow, or you can even use MuleSoft here to take an action into a integrated system as well. You can also use some kind of actions that are just for querying within within Salesforce. So these are different type of topic sections that you can define, and as you use it forward, the the bot will learn on its own, and then will try to become more and more intelligent here actually. And yeah, and apart from in case you want to define some specific example inputs, you can even do that, what kind of example inputs you want to give. So this is an example of of the Agentforce bot that I wanted to give you. And let's see once. Let us go to the particular experience that we were talking about. So we have this Sunrise Tai Chi, which we have booked for this particular experience. We have different sessions that are available. Let's look at all the sessions for this. And we have booked a session for 10th. That's what we are talking about. So here, as you can see, we have a booked slot here. 4 slots are booked out of 55 capacity. And, this is the booking for Abram Boom. So why not? I mean, I think this bot has helped us, and we have easily created this without any code. Mostly, we have created this with the help of point and click tools that we have. So let's come back to the presentation. So now, after this demo, I'll move over to the question and answers. So please, if you have any questions about the this Salesforce Agentforce or Einstein capabilities, please write here. I have a question here. So this question, I will read out the question. Our organization is a small charity, and we do not sell products. We provide resources, that is the events, webinars, workshops. And we are interested in tailoring our communications based on segmentation and lookalike modeling. So which products do we need to consider to be able to do this? And to use AI, do we need to use Marketing Cloud? We are currently using a separate marketing tool to add to Salesforce. So there are 2 or 3 questions here. One is which products do we need to tailor the communications based on the segmentations. In case you want to tailor your communications based on the AI capabilities, of course, you can use Marketing Cloud. But in case you don't want to use Marketing Cloud, then within Salesforce, you will have to first do that segmentation based on the AI, and then pass on that particular segmentation to the current tool that you're using. So that could be the approach for that. The better approach, of course, is to use Marketing Cloud, which is integrated there, and you can use that. And the other thing is what products, even if we don't want to do it, whether with the Marketing Cloud, what products you would need to consider. So we have offering, which is related to Salesforce Einstein AI. So we can exactly with the exact SKU that you will have to go for, we can maybe connect with you separately or after this call, but primarily we'll be looking for Salesforce Einstein for that. And definitely the use case that you have, you are a small charity and you provide the resources and you provide the events. Now, in this kind of scenario, definitely you can have good use cases around the AI. So that this is something that if you would like, we can definitely further discuss with you. So let me also check if you have any further questions, everyone, please write it down here. So we have the other question that is how Einstein ensures the data privacy and security compliances. So this is the other question that we have. So I mean, Salesforce already uses the industry best practices in terms of encryption, access control, and audits, etc. And it also like comply with global data privacy regulations. If you are following, say, GDPR or CCPA, it already follows that. And the same also extends to any of the AI tools that are there. It extends to that, and it will meet those obligations and compliance guidelines. So yes, it will meet those guidelines even with the AI as well, actually. And another question is like, what about the biases in AI algorithms? For example, if it is biased about a particular gender, race, or a location. So if you look at it, Salesforce is already like, in its models doing the regular audits, or it's, or testing on the basis of these to identify and, mitigate any kind of potential biases, already taken care of, actually. And this is an evolving process, definitely. I mean, in case such issues are there, that will be taken care of. And then there is increased transparency and explainability in these models that we have, actually. So there is no, major issue with respect to, I would say, any kind of biases in the AI algorithms, etc. Please, if you have any questions, type in the chat bot here. Another question is, what are the key metrics that we can track, to identify the value of AI in CRM, actually? It's a very good question. I mean, everyone is talking about AI. Everyone is ready to invest in AI, but what about the value that you're going to get? That's the major question, actually. So what you can track, of course, if before you have implemented AI and after you have implemented AI, what you can track are the metrics that you're already tracking. The metrics like what are your conversion rates, what is your customer lifetime value, or what are your customer satisfaction scores, what is your cost for acquiring a particular customer, overall, like, what is your ROI for that matter, actually. So these are some of the metrics which you're already tracking. AI will not generate any new metrics here, but what you can see is what is that delta that you're getting after implementing AI. You can use and see the impact of AI, which is there, because finally, like any project that you're doing has to start with the proper cost benefit analysis, and these are some of the metrics that you can use and track it, actually. Let me check if there are any more questions. Okay, yeah, one more question that we have is like how Salesforce Einstein or Agentforce is integrating with the existing Salesforce CRMs, like whether it's Sales Cloud or Service Cloud. So yes, Salesforce Einstein already integrates with the existing CRM systems like Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, and it's pretty scalable as well, actually. So, and not only Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, even if you have something which is built on Salesforce platform, you have these AI capabilities that are available. Even some of the marketplace vendors, that means App Exchange vendors who are there, have also started integrating the agent force kind of capability in their products as well, actually. So it's already being done. We are already working on few projects where we are integrating the AI capability on an App Exchange product as well. Let's look at some of the other questions. Okay, there is this question about will AI going to replace human roles? Okay, I know this is a very, very I would say complex question, and what we feel at Dhruvsoft is that AI can definitely increase your human capabilities, but will not completely replace them, of course. And the AI can definitely help them do higher level tasks more effectively and leave the lower level tasks for the bots and all, and agents, automated agents actually. But you will definitely need an oversight over AI. Human oversight is definitely going to be required. So it's not that you will be completely replacing any kind of human roles. And please, if you have any questions, type in the chat bar below. The Q&A section, please type that. Yeah, one more question I can see here. Okay, although we have covered this, like how the agent force is different from Einstein. If you look at the traditional bots which we previously had, which used to be called Einstein bot, agent force goes beyond those capabilities. Previously, what bots we had, we used to define each of those, questions or answers, and it was more like a mind map where you go to one action and then that results in 4 options. Then from one of those options you select, you get another 4 options. You define that way. You used to define your bot based on that kind of rules actually, and all questions of answers kind of are fixed. But when you come with the help of agent force, we have gone beyond in this particular capability, and here you have autonomous actions and decision making. For example, you have created a bot, you have given them some kind of scenario with the natural language, but as you use it, it will learn further on its own, and it will basically becomes better on over a period of time actually. So it basically creates its own sequence the way you want. Actually, it will create its own sequence and ask you questions on its own. You're not defining those questions. It's trying to understand those questions, the answers that you're giving on its own. So it's much more, of course, in terms, if you ask me, it's not like a 2x, 3x, or 10x capability from the previous bot. It's like 1000x capability from the previous bot that we have actually. Okay. Any more questions we have? We still have 5 more minutes. If you have any questions, we can take them up. Okay, I don't see any further questions here. Okay, I think that's all. We want to thank all of you. In case you want to connect with us and explore how Salesforce Agent Force or Salesforce Einstein AI can fit into your business, please let us know. Please connect with us. We can do a discovery, or we can do a personalized demo based on your requirements further. And you can reply back to the email that you got for this webinar, or you can also just simply write to us on contact@dhruvsoft.com, and we'll be able to start a conversation around this. And so please do not hesitate in getting in touch. And as I mentioned, like, we can do a no obligation free discovery call with you, for about 30 to 45 minutes, where we'll try to understand what use cases that you want to build, and we can do based on that, like, do a POC if needed, or a personalized demo can be done for you actually. So thank you very much. Thanks everyone for joining this webinar today. We are grateful that you have joined the webinar, and looking forward to connect with you further in these webinars. Thank you very much.